Yeah, what's up? What's happening? It's your favorite, maybe even most hated reactor in these YouTube streets. Thoughts of a predicate winner, and I am back at your head top with another one of these. Check this out, man. REN, where my renegades at, huh? REN has finally dropped a new one, and I'm excited to get into this one. This is one of the tales, you know, like you got Jenny and Screech, and this one's entitled Vincent's Tale. I'm excited about this, man. I like this type of vibe from him. I always like these types of videos from him, and I always like these types of songs from him. So whatever this is, I'm excited to get into it. And the whatever you want to call it, prologue to get here was super dope to me as well. So let's do it, man. But before we do, please make sure to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button for your boy. Help propel me into the algorithms. Because look, man, unfortunately, there's still a good chunk of y'all that come back and regularly watch this channel that just haven't hit subscribe and haven't hit those like buttons, man. And I would surely appreciate it, man. I hope this can be the day that I earn it. Let's do this, bro. I'm wondering if I need to put on my thinking cap for this joint. I hope not. Hey.
Down by the Mississippi shore, and for you my lonely heart is calling. Each night I love you more and more. Day and night I seem to dream about you. I sing to you.
Oh, bro, he was sitting in.
I sing to you. Bless your heart.
This is the end of that prologue, correct?
I just can't live without you.
Cool. So he gave you a little bit of a hint about what was to come. Oh, the guitar. Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. I love walking around in the streets playing the guitar, REN, bro. This is going to be hard, bro. This is going to be hard, bro. Oh, he ain't got a guitar, though. He's wasted. Oh, he gonna get a guitar. Yeah. It's my guitar now, boy. Man, buddy ain't even gonna say nothing. Oh, son.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want, I will drink till I'm sick.
I love this already. Coming to the street, bro. I just left the bar. I'm fixing to yank that guitar from boy over here on the corner, and he ain't gonna do nothing about it. And even though you're not gonna do nothing about it, I still want some. What's up, dog? I like that energy, and I like him. I like that energy because sometimes as a man, we feel that energy. Where it's like, yo, I'm about to just walk outside and see what's up. Anybody that wants it, they can get it, run up and get done up like that. And sometimes you got to exemplify that. Sometimes you got to exemplify that. The artistic ability here, man, and the expression is what's so dope about REN to me. Jokes aside.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want, I will drink till I'm sick. To my stomach, I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you. I'll say that with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies.
What did he just say right there?
Great Britain, I hate you. I'll say that with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies.
This is so far, seemingly so, this is a story about a man who's just had it. He's had it up to here with everybody. He doesn't care anymore. He's drinking until he gets absolutely slaughtered, walking out in the streets. I don't care if I get arrested. I don't care if I get in a fight. I want all the smoke with anybody that wants to come up and bring it. I'm upset with my country. I'm upset with how things are. I don't feel like I can fit in anywhere, and I've just had it up to here, bro. So this is my story. I like it.
I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be, and I'll work for that right because cause nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in the dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I love.
And how many of us can relate to that story? Great job at the relatability thread, Ren, as always. But how many of us can relate to that story? I just rinse, cycle, repeat the same thing every day, and I don't get anywhere. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. It's no growth, right? It's just rinse, cycle, repeat, as in I'm trapped in the hamster wheel and I can't get out. I can't grow. I don't have, my family doesn't have any growth. I'm not out here, practicing to get better at anything. I'm just stuck in this rut, this consistent 9 to 5 rut. And I feel that. I'm blessed. I'm fortunate to where I don't have to be in that rut anymore, but I've been in that rut for a very, very long time, and it's very difficult to get out of that rut. It's almost like God just has to bless you in that way. It sucks. So this is super relatable to a lot of people, I feel like.
Free. I have slaved all my life in the dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me.
I like this. I've had it up there. I'm at my wit's end. I'm on the edge of the cliff, and don't mistake this. This is not a story of redemption. This is a story of vengeance. I like this, Ren. I like this. This is hard. Once again, just showing that he's one of the most artistic mindsets in the world. Yeah.
Destroy.
Hey. Yeah.
I want to.
This riff is crazy. This is good. The Irish boys up. This riff right here will get them Irish boys cooking at one of them Irish bars. I like this. Yo, this is hard.
I want to tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble. Make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted. But I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So
Bars. That's bars to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dog. Yeah, I'm wasted. So what? I've wasted all these years of my youth. So now I'm getting wasted. What? And while we're at it, bro, like I've tried to do good for so long. I've tried to be a good boy. I've tried to be a good man and a function in society type of man for so long, but I'm still stuck in this hamster wheel. I'm still stuck in this rut. So what's the point? I've wasted my life away. So yeah, I'm wasted. I like that. Ren is cooking.
I'm fucking wasted, but I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these papers. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. My reign like Genghis Khan. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm.
Interesting comparison to say I'm Lucifer, I'm Genghis Khan. Like maybe you're trying to exemplify like fear. Maybe you're trying to exemplify like a powerful type of fear. Like you've just had it up to here, so at this point you're just embracing the evil and you're embracing the fear so that you can portray the fear to the public, I feel like.
The victim of the victimless, the pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate.
Chaos incarnate.
Let's fucking have it then, you prick.
Let's have it then. I feel like that's their way of saying, let's go, dog. What's up? Let's have it then. I like that. Yo, I gotta say, man, in the midst of all this Joyner versus Skepta smoke, bro, they really dropped the ball on that. They should have invited Ren into the ring. I'm gonna say it until my dying breath, or until we're done talking about the UK versus US scenario. He is the only one that could have really brought it to Joyner, I feel like. Now, Joyner to me is a better bar for bar lyricist rapper than Ren is, but Ren, and not for nothing, it would have been a good matchup to me because both of them are so drawn to their artistic ability within them. It would be a very interesting battle to see, and neither one of them are afraid to take it all the way there. That would have been really cool to see, in my opinion.
Now the rules of the street fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes.
It's almost like he's a different character now. You see how he does that? It's super dope.
Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose. Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate kick, martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing, straight carnage, it finds the cartilage, come.
Rappers are gonna rap. Rappers are gonna rap, boy. It don't matter. It like you could be singing a sing song, you could be doing nothing but melodic, you could be holding a guitar in your hand, you gonna figure out a way. Yeah, no matter what the riff is, bro, you gonna figure out a way to throw them bars in the air, bro. And I respect that. I'm a hip-hop guy, I respect it.
Karate kick, martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing, straight carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, move double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill.
Alright, so he downed one of them. Down somebody. So this character, this dude is really on one. Like he really walked out of that bar and was just like, you know what? I'm gonna create a massacre. You know, I'm gonna bring it to any and everybody that even wants to look at me sideways, bro. I'm pissed, and I'm about to exemplify how pissed off I am by showing you how pissed off I am. By pissing on you. All right, where we going? Oh, the soul in it, bro. Where we going, Ren?
So it goes in the absence of the light. The devil's soul, a seed in the mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. The cook to omit him, hate the wolf spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him.
So Vincent is the dude that he was just portraying, and now he's sort of the narrator to the story, right? So I just want to take 1 minute to just salute and applaud the artistic skill set. Just real quick. The music, the riffs, and the changes of the riffs all within the same song, going from spitting like Eminem on Rap God to being able to sing like Bob Marley. This is an amazing experience. It's just an amazing experience.
He hears the sound of a copper, hot up on his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie the Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper.
I mean, straight up, like, yeah, I lost my cool, walked up out of that bar, and I straight up gave it to somebody, right? And then I heard that cop coming. And you know, I tucked tail, I ran. I don't want no smoke with these cops, but you know, for God's sakes, man, like how much can a man take? That's so far what this story is exemplifying. It's like, how much can a man take? How much can we really tolerate before we break, before we lose it? You know what I mean? How much of that hamster wheel how long can we really stay on that hamster wheel before we start feeling like, you know what? If you know, Britain, America, whatever, if I don't get to if I don't even see any form of a destination which exemplifies peace, success, love. I'm about to go out there and I'm going to take it.
A holy war, the chosen prosper, but some are never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror, and swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow, and shadow ban the problem man, a sold for $1. And
Ren's going crazy on this. There's a lot to discuss and a lot to talk about, bro. In terms of what the upper echelons that see you on this hamster wheel and want to keep you on this hamster wheel, that, you know, there's a lot of people out here in these streets that believe that there's a design to keep you on this hamster wheel. And Ren is spitting from the perspective of the people that are keeping you there. And he's essentially saying, you know, don't worry about it, cuzzo. Go sit on the couch, man. There's a new episode on Netflix to distract you from all of these problems, man. Enjoy that. Let that be what you're looking forward to, rather than looking forward to coming home to a loving wife and a success story and a beautiful home, watching your kids grow. You get what I'm saying? So he's right by this. I mean, maybe the distraction, maybe the design to kind of keep you on the hamster wheel is social media, streaming platforms, YouTube. Who knows? You know what I mean? I think that if I could voice my opinion on that matter, I would say that there's a lack of discipline and structure within people's lives, especially with men. And with that lack of discipline and structure, they don't know how to get off that hamster wheel. You have to have real discipline and structure in your life to get off that hamster wheel. You can't expect anybody to help you off of the hamster wheel. You have to figure out a way to get to it yourself and attack it one step, one goal at a time on a daily basis. Small steps, small goals. As long as you accomplish one small task, one small goal every day, eventually those little small tasks and small goals will grow into Mount Olympus before you know it.
keep the fight amongst yourself, don't think about the squalor. The systems don't impose it or the rules that we all honour. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running, he's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker. He turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave.
This is good, bro. This is a great artistic story, man. Wow. So, like, that's where I thought the closing was about to come in, and now now Vincent is face to face with the cop.
Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was our boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find a trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. I love this. Oh, I love that ending. I absolutely love that ending. Oh, I love that ending, bro. From the perspective of an artist, I feel like that ending is one of the best endings ever, bro. Because, like, you can't... That's a cliffhanger. How do you make a cliffhanger through song form? That's incredible. That was an incredible display of art. I loved this. Absolutely loved it. The relatability thread is there. 10 out of 10 on relatability. Every man, every woman in life can relate to Vincent, right? Every single one of us. Whether we're on that hamster wheel now or whether we've just been on that hamster wheel before, we can relate to that. Musically, I think that this was really, really great because it's just one man, a guitar, a bunch of different sounds, a bunch of different riffs, and a bunch of different melodies, even some bars in rap form. Like, to me, that exemplifies true artistic skill set. And I think that if you see something like this in the street, you're going to stop, you're going to stare, you're going to be in awe of it. And I think that that's just really cool. And to be able to, like, bring that song to full life through the form of video or the videography is incredible too. I'm not gonna lie, man. This was an incredible experience. This was a great watch. The one thing that I do want to say about the hamster wheel itself is that you have to be careful not to allow, like, even if you feel that relatability strong thread, you feel it now. You have to be careful at the same time to not let that become an excuse in your life to where you feel like, oh, well, I'm just on this hamster wheel. There's no hope. I'll never get off of this hamster wheel, so why try? And then you allow yourself to go down this same road and face the same fate as Vincent and allow that to be the excuse. You can't do that, right? So be careful how much you relate to the art. But if you're just viewing the art as art, this is solid. This is an incredible experience. This was really cool. I thoroughly enjoyed this. And learn how to use songs like this as a relatability thread to try and be better, try to do better. I mean, we saw what happens to Vincent at the end, right? He gets caught up. He's going to jail. He's going to prison for murder. You know what I mean? Like, don't allow that to be your fate because of this hamster wheel. And don't allow them to win with their Netflix shows and their YouTube clips. And don't allow that to win. Like, learn to channel your inner discipline and get yourself a structure in society to where you can take these small steps and attack these small goals so that you can eventually be at the top of Mount Everest where you want to be. Nobody ever got to the top of Mount Everest through elevator form. Right? You can't just snap your fingers and be at the top. It takes work. It takes climbing. You have to take it one step at a time. You can't just jump up 20 feet, grab a ledge, pull yourself up another 10 feet and grab a ledge. No, it's literally one step, one pull up at a time. And if you start concentrating on, man, it's so far away, I'll never get there. You can't do that. You just have to concentrate on that next step above you. And as long as you can just do that one more step and then that one more step, and you do it one more step at a time, eventually you will be at the top. You'll be looking down, and a bunch of people will be looking up at you, and they will be saying, that man is so lucky he's up there. It's impossible to get up there. And you'll just be sitting there nodding your head or shaking your head back and forth like, if you only knew. If you only knew the hard work and the structure and the discipline that I had to have in order for me to be there. But everybody's not going to apply that. Everybody's not going to have that fate. Some people are going to be on that hamster wheel forever, and some people are comfortable on that hamster wheel. If you're comfortable on that hamster wheel, I would say, cool. But if you hate that hamster wheel and you feel like you were made to do better, you were put here to, not be on that hamster wheel, then my advice to you would be to take that one step, one goal mentality and apply it to everyday life. Also, just shout out to REN. Shout out to REN for putting out an incredible, just for really crafting art, for honing and crafting art. It's so refreshing and so amazing to see, because we really don't get to see that very often with artists anymore. It's really about putting out a little quick hit there and a little quick popcorn microwavable snap here and a TikTok thread here. And REN really pieces together real art for the listener and for the viewer and for their experience. I applaud that. I salute it. I think that this was marvelous. And check this out, man. If you like content like this, please make sure to smash like and subscribe. Thank you guys for all the super chats and super thanks and the memberships. It's really helping my channel to grow. And like I said, man, there's still a bunch of you guys that continue to come back and watch these things constantly and still haven't hit subscribe yet. And the reason that I really want you to hit that subscribe button is because I would really love to celebrate 10,000 subscribers with you guys in a lot of special different ways, man. So thank you. I appreciate you. And I appreciate REN for this. This was amazing. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Peace.